Hello YouTube, Reddit Math here, and welcome back to the Red Estate. A couple of things I wanted to kind of show off before we get started. First of all, take a look in the guild. The guild it is 100% upgraded, and we are about to do the same to the blacksmith.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield, anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Ooh, so lovely. So, the estate itself is actually doing quite well. Our heroes, on the other hand, they've been beaten and bloodied lately, and we're a little bit low on gold, but I think we're going to be alright here. And the reason that I think that is because we've got this lovely sun ring to go after, and as I abandon moon rings and moon cloaks and thoughts of darkness entirely, I'm thinking, a 15% damage and 10 accuracy up when in bright light. That might be just exactly what the doctor ordered. Additionally, I'm feeling really good this particular episode because it is my excuse to bring back wine, women, and song. This is one of my favorite party comps. I had a lot of fun with them. They ended up being a lot stronger than I initially thought they were. Now, Thaon's picked up a number of negative quirks, which is kind of nasty, but nothing that I think is really going to get in his way. And I actually dumped quite a bit of gold just upgrading these guys' skills before taking them out. I did stop at 6,000 gold, which stopped short of being able to get my Jester here everything I would want him to have. But I think his primary skill that he's going to be using is Harvest, followed by Battle Ballad. And so I've got those as high as I can without breaking the bank and kind of getting into a tailspin of not being able to afford going out. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the provisioning screen for this. It is a medium mission. We're going to make that 2 stacks of food. I'm thinking Warren's maybe like 3 shovels, a stack of torches, and a couple more. And something like 2 of each of those. Oh, wow, we had plenty of gold left over. What was I thinking? And then maybe 1 of each of those. Alright. Well, I am Reddit math, not good at math. So, I may have stopped short of being able to get the Jester Louvet as high as he could have been. You know what? Let me grab like 1 more of each of those just to be on the safe side. And then we'll go ahead and embark. Now, I really did enjoy this character class party composition thing. I'm hoping it works out as well as it did last time. And it's kind of what I'm banking on, like a version 2.0 of this being what goes into the Cove at low levels, as I'm still waiting to be able to get a replacement.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
A replacement highwayman after the loss of Dismas.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
Well, I am glad I brought that 3rd shovel now, as we use that one right off the bat. But I need another highwayman and then another Jester, and I'm wondering how I'm going to handle that. Like, do I want to do 3rd Jester? That seems like it might be a little bit silly. 7. Can deal with 7. But I don't know. We'll just kind of wait and see. I have changed Thaon's... Oh man, I left 1 trinket off of him. You could be so much more amazing. Apparently I am not very good at giving love and attention to my Jesters, as not only did I not get him all of his skill upgrades, but I also did not get him his trinkets. Oh well. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to do a 3rd Jester. That seems rather silly. I may wait, find like something else for this crew. Oh man, this 3-5. This is such low damage compared to what I remember it being. Why is that right now? Yeah, that's not great. Okay, well, I guess that makes sense then. Tell you what then, let's go ahead and try one of these. We'll Shadow Fade off of that. And let's just leave Thaon in the front rank most of the time. Ugh. So that we can use our range skills from rank number 2. Yeah, we might just find somebody else to stick there in the intervening time, and then once these guys, or not these guys specifically, but once a group makes it up to the point 6, that is nice, that they're able to start taking on level 3 dungeons, he could just sort of join them for it. That might work. I might be able to do that. Ooh. Of course, this assumes that Thaon lives that long. He's gonna die. So it is you taking a dagger through the heart. And then we need to get focused on the healing. Very focused on the healing. These guys are both dead, so I figure, well, why not? We'll just make everybody else that much better. Open vein. 6 and dealing 3. I did trade out one of his trinkets for the sharpened sheath, I believe it is.
The greater the glory.
It will mean better bleed chance. Yeah, that's exactly what I needed. Better bleed chance on his attacks, which I'm a-okay with. Alright, alright. Less alright.
About to break.
That mark is gonna be basically pointless. And down to 5. Let's see here. 8, taking 3. Easily kill him. And then that does 3 to 4. That does 4 to 6. Still gets the bleed, and he is going down for the count. Alright, with everybody being just a little banged up, we'll go for that. 3 on him, 3 on her. And
a victory. Perhaps the turning point.
And a victory. Perhaps a turning point. Let's rearrange that. I don't think we actually need a turning point yet. I think we're doing pretty well on our own. Let's check out an occult scrawling here. Forever changed we are. Stress fasting, so we're going to eat less when we're stressed out. Is that... yeah. So you consume 0 food if your stress gets high enough. I wonder if that's worth it to try for. Probably not a needle we would be particularly interested in trying to thread. But a nice counterbalance. If her stress does find itself a little bit high, at least she won't be eating any of her food. That's something. Alright. There is a trinket, actually, that makes you, like, not consume any food, but then does, like, a weird thing if you're starving, which I think means that if you don't have enough food to feed everybody else, it kicks in. I don't know. I would have to have one of those trinkets, first of all, but I'd have to do a little bit of experimenting there. Trap, which I believe is going to be Baudry here. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alrighty. We've got a room battle coming up. I have, like, 0 fear. This is one of those overconfidence can be a slow and insidious killer moments. But I'm really not worried about what is going on right now. He's got a lot more protection than I give him credit for. Just very low health. That's a weird kind of trade-off thing going on there. Let's go for the back. That with maybe a dagger as well. 5 and the bleed. It's going to take 3 per turn. 3 per turn. That'll take him down to 5. He will now die. Okay. A little bit of math in my head there, and I think we're sorting things out quite nicely. I am going to go ahead and shadow fade right here. I think the stun on him early on could be big. If we can keep him out of this fight, I'd be pretty happy.
Give them no quarter.
Yeah, yeah. Notice none of the characters have eyeballs. I know that's like the most random thing I possibly could have commented on there, but it adds to like a level of creepiness about the enemies and like a level of I don't know, like mysterious sort of strangeness regarding even our heroes. Ugh. Okay, and let's try out one of these. Ugh, he resisted, but then got debuffed. I don't have anybody that does blight though, so that debuff isn't super important. Doomy drums, not my favorite. One more attack from the Jester though is going to sort out both of them. And he is taking a ton of bleed damage. Ugh. Hey, well, at least she's not gonna be hungry anymore. That's certainly something. Get everybody topped back off. Man, such good healing right now. Okay, I am sort of interested to see how the... it's probably the best bet. The healing holds up in the champion level dungeons, like... Could a healing Vestal manage to keep that up? Or is she going to quickly be overwhelmed by... let's do that. By all of the characters that, you know, suddenly do 40 damage off of a crit and things like that. Like, I don't imagine her 6 to 7 is going to cut it. The occasional crit heal is always nice, but you never know. No crits there, and that'll end the little piggy. Okay.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Well, you know what? Bring on your resistance, I say. I think we're gonna be just fine. Easily disarmed trap, and a pack with loot. Lovely. We'll go ahead and pop a smurf there, and nothing else we really need to do. Walk on inside. Alright. Yep. Everybody's real healed. Might as well just judgment, I guess. And the spitter. Is the spitter more dangerous than the Weber? I don't really know. Both gonna bleed. That'll take him out. Need a little bit better damage on him. I'm thinking he'll die, slide up. Our Jester can do another attack next round. We'll have Thaon focused up front. Lovely. Maybe our Jester won't have to do anything at all next round. Decent damage with the debuff. I'm really kind of curious to see last 2 rounds. We could stack 90. It's not quite to the point of us poisoning, or not poisoning, us bleeding a skeleton, right? Like 90% debuff.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
And he's at like 130 base. Plus 20 is 50. So 150 minus 90. We'd have like a 40% chance to take on a skeleton's 200% bleed resist. That's probably not worth trying for, right? Alright, well, we'll have a highwayman check out the chest. That goes pretty well. Our inventory space is quickly filling up, which is actually a fantastic thing, considering it is filling up with gold and jewels. Actually, no jewels. I lied. Yeah. Gold and baubles, I guess. What do we want to do here? We could remove Dyspomania. Take away Tippler. This is bot. Prone to stealing. Ugh. Slow draw. Stun resist. Fear of Eldritch. I think she's probably got the worst of it right now, considering most of her stuff actually does affect Some combat stuff, like quick draw getting removed, I'm super okay with. Ugh. Pop another smurf. And walk into the rooms. We know this is empty. Let's see. How do we need to do this? We need 90% of rooms. That's going to leave us 2 that we can not explore. Come down here, then backtrack up and go this way and just skip that one. Why not? Okay. Okay. Stack of books. Who likes to read? Huh? Huh? Baudry? You have the lowest stress. Oh, come on. What did that do? That did nothing? Is that... I don't understand what happened. Oh, man. Okay. Well, it played a very bad sound. And bad sounds are bad. But then nothing bad happened after the bad sound, which made me confused. You know, Quincey, we'll let you consecrate these bones. And we'll get some gold out of it. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Just add holy water. Instant gold. It's like a mail order item you would see in the back of a magazine, right? Let's go ahead and worry about our stress-inducing enchantress back there. Oh, she dodged it. Okay. Dodge at 23. I guess we should see some of that coming. But this guy is out of the fight before he's even in it. And a lovely dodge out of Thaon. Alright. Halfway there. Thaon will be able to hit her next turn. So I think she's going to get off like one stressful incantation. That's going to be it for her. And then 7 with 3. Oh, 7 with 3. No point in attacking her, so let's buff some other people. Well. 20 of 26. You know what? Let's just get the damage. Alright. And, pick to the face. Ooh, a pick to the face. I think I'm done with you? Hardly. Oh, Cultist Gladiator, what have you walked yourself into? Yeah, that's exactly right.
This expedition at least promises success.
Oh, we have no more space. We also have very few torches. So let's think here. Holy water, onyx, Chris, and deeds. You know what? Why not? Move charm. Portrait, deed. Okay, go ahead and do that in the most inefficient way possible, just so I have kind of an idea of what I've got here. Okay, so the treasure is all in the bottom row. We've got like a stack and 2/3 of gold. 1 of everything but bus. Go ahead and leave the portrait behind. Now, I actually think I might be almost done with needing deeds. I don't know. I just thought about that. Like, I just upgraded the blacksmith. That needed a whole bunch. And it's at 100% now. So, like, maybe deeds are not a thing I really need to be focused on anymore. I should probably figure that out. Especially before I start coming down here and making decisions about what I should and shouldn't be bringing back with me. Now, thanks to our super amazing party composition here, we are getting plenty of scouts, and those scouts have told us that that room was empty. So I am just letting the torchlight burn down. We're kind of low on torches, guys. I'm not super worried about it, as I do have a plan here. We've got 2 torches left. I think what we're going to end up doing is camping in this room, getting a big buff all around for it, basically, and then getting our torchlight back up.
A moment of respite. A chance to
Nice.
steel oneself against the coming horrors.
That did save us a little bit of food. Thank you very much, Quincey. Let's think here. Night moves. Clean guns. Catchable. Those are just identical, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. What else can we do? Accuracy plus dodge. Could do a fancy turn back time. And then, why not? Another 30 between the two of them. Yeah. Man, we look so good right now. Your target disease, self only. Meh. Yeah. Why not? It does nothing. But a little sniff makes the day just that much better. Space is horrific. Even so, I'm at ease. I feel strong and powerful. Let us carry on. We are healthy and mentally steeled for this challenge. That's it. No sleep for us. We march on to victory. Our larder is well stocked. Oh, and wake up there upon us. Okay. So much good news there until the very end. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. You know what? Everything's fine. Everything's totally fine. We have the super amazing party that apparently can't hit them. Okay. This actually isn't that big of a deal. So our frontline character is not in the front line. Oh no. So terrifying, right? Except it's not. It's really not, guys. Because our Vestal could just hand of light from up here. We will take a critical vomit. That's actually quite terrible. But we can duelist advance. And he can just duelist advance his way all the way to the front. So it's going to be a-okay. Ugh. That was less than okay. Huh. That actually moves them around. When he attacks, he moves backwards one. That is very interesting. He can do almost everything he needs to do from there. Well, let's go ahead and advance him one more. And then get vomited on a little bit more. Sure am glad our Jester played those beautiful songs for us, as they did greatly help out with our stress levels. In the meantime, though, I think Shadow Fade, that's probably not worth it. Let's just hit him with a pickaxe. Probably worth the heal. Wish we had just a little bit more damage from that last attack, but you can't always get what you want, right? Oh, and Duelist Advance can hit the third rank. And then suddenly there's only one little piggy left. Go ahead and double buff that. That's some amazing... Look at how long that is. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay. And back to full health without a problem. Ugh. 12 stress. Okay. Well, I tell you what then, Mr. Pig. You're gonna have to eat a couple of daggers here, and you're not gonna like that very much.
Destroyed.
What was the reasoning behind that? I can Duelist Advance now. You know, I'm thinking about just using the stress heal for a few turns here. Yeah, at least we'll counteract most of the vomit. It'll still hit us for 2. And I'm okay with that. Judgment heals our Vestal. Ooh. Sometimes it heals our Vestal a lot. Okay. And remember that Duelist Advance that we set up for? Yeah, that's why we did that.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Those rewards are actually quite a bit more than just trifling. Now, we don't have any busts yet. So I feel like it's probably worth it, except everybody's at full health, to take those. And I'm going to do so. And again, we'll kind of rearrange some stuff there just so that my brain parses it a little bit better. We'll leave one food behind. Moving on. Rack o' Blades. You don't say. I think a Jester would like blades with bandages to wrap his hands.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
That's even more food. Ugh. Yeah, I think we're likely ditching that as well. Okay then. Not a big deal. We're throwing away stuff just because we don't even need it. It's not such a bad thing, all things considered. Start off with a judgment. And then not quite. Okay. 4 to 8. 3, 3. I probably should. I'll ensure he dies. To the Jester, specifically, I was kind of calculating whether or not I thought the Jester would be able to kill it all by himself. Ugh. Ugh. How dare you blight me? That's not nice. I packed all this anti-venom, and I'm just now getting to use it. Oh, you're out of this fight too. And harvest. Okay. Get a little bit of bleed. I guess we just start tossing daggers into this guy. Might wait for that moment when he gets a little bit farther up and consider trying to stun him. But he's not going to get an awful lot of turns for us to worry about that, really. So go for judgment again.
Singular strike.
Decent heals. Ugh, 4? What is your protection's 40%? No wonder. Alright, but he's taking a ton of bleed damage every turn. He's down to 16, taking 9. That combined with one more attack is easily going to be the end of this guy. Yep, you're going to be very sorry. You shouldn't have messed with us. Later, pal. Alright.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So much gold. Go ahead and toss that. I'd say the medicinal herbs have probably run their course. If we haven't needed them by now, it's unlikely we're going to need them in this one hallway coming up. Yep. Nope. Not even a little bit. And this kindly torch was nice enough to be there. Okay. And room quest. Awesome. You know what? We're going to continue adventuring. We're just going to poke our heads down here. Probably ignore that room way up top. It's just so far away. So far away. Ugh. Forever changed. Curses. Tetanus. Oh, it gave me a disease. Ew. Can I use my snuff box now? Is it too late for that? Probably too late for that, huh? Okay. Fine. Anybody gonna be in this little room? Yes. Only 2 little piggies. Alright. What do we need to do? Say we just go for broke. This is definitely going to be our last fight. These guys have no chance. No chance of getting us anywhere close to dying. Maybe we can take a little bit of stress. And if we do, it's going to be from our drummer or puking friend back there. So they should probably get a little bit of special attention. Yeah, drums of doom.
How quickly the tide turns.
I wouldn't say the tide has turned. I mean, it might have course corrected a little bit, but it didn't turn. Turn's a very strong word to be using. We are so dodgy. It doesn't even matter. You can't hit us. We got dodges for days. Alright. 7 left. 8, 6. Let's go ahead and get him before he's able to act another turn. Go ahead and get...
Devastating blow.
Go ahead and get him just out of the fight entirely. Nice. Everybody's getting in on the dodging action. And we can just focus fire on this little corpse eater guy. It's only 6 HP. I don't think he's long for this world. You know what? Just cuz. Just cuz I can. We're a point blank shot to end it.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And humorously enough, I do actually think a medicinal herb would have cleansed this. Without one, let's have our grave robber check it out. Made ill. Oh, we just tossed away our anti-venom, but it just doesn't matter. Go ahead and complete quest. Get back over to the hamlet.
May yet prove to be navigable.
And all in all, pretty decent haul. About 14,000. Collected quite a few heirlooms. One thing that would be nice to see. Now, I didn't have to toss any gold that time, did I? I think I took everything that I would have wanted to bring back. But I would be interested to see, you know, once you're to that point that you're not needing any heirlooms and you're able to collect more and more gold and gems, I wonder what that does to the economic balance of the game. Torn rotator is actually kind of nasty. God-fearing is rather appropriate. Alright. And I think it would be cool. I'm pretty sure the game doesn't, but...
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
Okay. It's probably been roughly 65 weeks since you sent that letter. I mean, in case you were wondering. Everything went pretty well there. Rock became enlightened and will now only meditate. And Bradwardine's debauchery has reached new heights. His whereabouts are unknown. Yeah. So Bradwardine just took a little staycation in the brothel. We can't quite get him to come out yet. It's okay. We'll talk him down eventually. Yeah. All right. So there was something. Oh, the heirlooms. Yeah. So the one thing, the game keeps throwing heirlooms at you, I'm pretty sure, but it wouldn't be terrible if there was just a switch that could flip for, hey, your town is at 100%. We don't need any heirlooms anymore. Or even, hey, your town has all of the use of deeds it's ever going to have, and we don't need to give you any more. I think that would actually be quite cool. Now, something else needed them, but it was the stagecoach, and we upgraded that early on. So am I completely running deedless? I believe I am. Oh my. And for those of you who haven't seen the town in a while, this is basically how things are looking. Busts are becoming very important. Our abbey's lived in a little bit of squalor. I'm not going to lie, I've enjoyed drink and gambling and women a little bit more than I have the abbey. We still have tons of use for crests, but that actually closes the chapter on deeds entirely. We don't need to gather those anymore. Duly noted. They will start getting tossed by the wayside. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to turning this ship around and getting back on the road to success. I think dark runs might be something I'm going to visit much later, and we're going to stick to what I know works in order to get these guys leveled up, in order to get a new crew ready for the Cove when it comes out. Only about a week and a half away now. So pumped. And everything's just going to be a-okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, feel free to subscribe for more videos daily. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other episodes. And I will catch you guys next time.